They say if you listen carefully enough, the past whispers to you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for 5 questions Secrets of Dumbledore answered, and 5 we still have.
I imagine that you're all wondering why you find yourselves here.
For this list, we'll be looking at questions that the third Fantastic Beasts film answered, and questions that will hopefully be answered later down the line. Keep in mind that there will be spoilers, so either proceed with caution or be prepared to cast Obliviate. What did you think of Secrets of Dumbledore? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. How close were Dumbledore and Grindelwald? Answered.
Will you fight him?
I can't.
Well, then you have chosen your side.
Wizarding World fans know that Dumbledore is gay and was in love with Grindelwald. Within the context of the films and even the books, though, Dumbledore's sexuality has always been tiptoed around. In the second Fantastic Beasts movie, Dumbledore says that Grindelwald and he were closer than brothers.
You and Grindelwald were as close as brothers.
Oh, we were closer than brothers.
He also sees a memory of himself and Grindelwald in the Mirror of Erised. However, this still left some ambiguity in their relationship. Secrets of Dumbledore opens with them meeting at a restaurant, where Dumbledore tells Grindelwald that he made the blood pact because he was in love with him. While Grindelwald is more emotionally guarded, he later says that he wasn't an enemy then or now, suggesting that he may still have passionate feelings for Dumbledore.
It was you who said we could reshape the world. It's what we said we'd do. Because I was in love with you.
Number 9. Seriously, Tina is unavailable? Not answered.
Tina.
Tina Goldstein was essentially the main female character in the first 2 Fantastic Beasts films. Since she later marries Newt and the last movie ended with her sister joining Grindelwald, you'd think Tina would play a crucial role here. It's briefly mentioned, though, that Tina is unavailable because of her promotion at the Department of Horrors. Really?
Tina, please just listen to me.
Mr. Scamander, I need to go talk to the Ministry. I know how you feel about Aurors.
We have a hard time believing that Tina would stand idly by with the world and her sister in jeopardy because she was too busy at work. Tina doesn't make a truly significant appearance until the end when she arrives at Queenie and Jacob's wedding. So she's unavailable when all hell breaks loose, but when there's free cake, she shows up. This feels totally out of character.
You might not want to watch this.
I can handle it.
Number 8. How do Fantastic Beasts factor into Grindelwald's plan? Answered.
I cannot move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
The previous film established why Dumbledore couldn't fight Grindelwald, but why did he turn to Newt of all wizards? Because he admires him? The Secrets of Dumbledore provides a more plausible explanation. In the International Confederation of Wizards election for Supreme Mugwump, Grindelwald plots to win using a zombified Qilin. These rare magical creatures will bow before anyone they deem pure of heart and thus worthy to lead.
Step up, give him a nice bow, then you wait and see if he bows back. And if he does, you can go and touch him.
Since Newt is the expert on Fantastic Beasts, he's able to tell the difference between a real Qilin and a fake one. So it makes sense why Newt would be so integral to Dumbledore's plan. It's also a clever way of tying the Fantastic Beasts storyline into the political plot, which haven't always meshed in these movies.
How in the name of Merlin did you manage to get...
So Grindelwald doesn't seem to understand the nature of things he considers sinful.
Number 7. Where is Nagini? Not answered.
She will be forever trapped in the body of a snake.
Before she permanently became a snake and one of Lord Voldemort's Horcruxes, Nagini was a Maledictus who could shift between her reptile and human forms at will. In Crimes of Grindelwald, she escapes from Circus Arcanus with Credence. The 2 part ways when Credence goes with Grindelwald, while Nagini sides with our heroes. Given her attachment to Credence and newfound loyalties to Newt's team, we assume Nagini would play a role in Secrets of Dumbledore.
Credence.
I think I know where she is.
She is nowhere to be found, however. Maybe this was due to scheduling conflicts regarding actress Claudia Kim's pregnancy, but there's still a major gap in Nagini's character arc that needs to be filled. Namely, when did her snake form fully take over, and what brought about her dark turn?
Come, Nagini. I need to keep you safe.
Number 6. Dumbledore's resistance towards politics? Answered. The books mention that Dumbledore was offered the Minister of Magic position several times, always turning it down.
You do not seek power or popularity. You simply ask, is a thing right?
While the movies haven't really touched upon this, Secrets of Dumbledore provides more details on his brushes with politics. The Qilin bows before Dumbledore, who declines the chance to lead.
I can't.
Because of this?
This foreshadows Dumbledore later rejecting the minister role. Dumbledore would tell Harry that, quote, power was his weakness and his temptation, which is elaborated on through his relationship with Grindelwald and their pursuit of the Deathly Hallows. When the Qilin bows, Dumbledore is honored, but afraid power may get the best of him again. It's also worth mentioning that Dumbledore is eventually appointed Supreme Mugwump, and we wouldn't be surprised if the Qilin's choice factored into this decision.
It's curious, don't you think?
Actually, if I think about it, it doesn't seem curious at all.
Number 5. Why didn't Queenie face any punishment for her actions? Not answered.
I wish you were working with me now, towards a world where we wizards were free to live openly.
Crimes of Grindelwald ends with Queenie allying with the Dark Wizard, believing that his New World Order will allow her to marry whoever she wishes. When Grindelwald attacks Jacob during the film's climax, Queenie rushes to her love's aid. When we next see Queenie, she's preparing to marry Jacob, but it feels like a few scenes are missing. Did Queenie get off the hook scot-free for helping Grindelwald rig an election?
You are an innocent. So go now. Leave this place.
Were all of Queenie's loved ones really that quick to forgive her? When did Jacob get over his qualms about marrying Queenie? Did they relocate to Europe, or did they just go against Rappaport's law? We still don't get entirely why Queenie thought joining Grindelwald would be a good idea in the first place.
Queenie, you gotta wake up.
Jacob. He's the answer.
Number 4. Is Credence dead? Not answered.
I know that you've suffered. You need to stop this now.
When we last see Credence in Secrets of Dumbledore, he's alive, but in rough shape. It's implied that Aberforth is going to take Credence home, try to nurture him back to health, and welcome him into the family. However, we also see the Phoenix flying off into the distance. This is similar to the ending of Half-Blood Prince, in which Fawkes departs following Dumbledore's death. Could this mean Credence is dead, or does it symbolize rising from the ashes and starting anew?
There is a legend in your family that a phoenix will come to any member who is in dire need.
The controversy revolving around Ezra Miller might explain why the filmmakers have left Credence's story open-ended for now. In any case, Credence isn't present when Harry, Ron, and Hermione meet Aberforth, suggesting that his time with the Dumbledores could have been cut short.
You don't strike me as a fool, Harry Potter. So I'll ask you again. There must be a reason.
Number 3. Can the Blood Pact be broken? Answered. Newt learns that Dumbledore couldn't make a move against Grindelwald because of a blood pact made during their youth.
It's a blood pact, isn't it? You swore not to fight each other.
With the vial returned to Dumbledore, he believes there might be a way to break it. However, the vial takes a physical toll on Dumbledore when he even thinks about challenging Grindelwald. During the climax, Grindelwald attempts to harm Credence while Albus and Aberforth try to block his spell. When the spells collide, the vial is broken along with the blood pact.
Dumbledore and Grindelwald had created some very strong bonds, and they were sharing a common dream, and then it shattered.
This mirrors the duel at Godric's Hollow that accidentally resulted in the death of Ariana Dumbledore. Instead of losing a family member, though, this duel saves Credence. It provides the Dumbledore brothers with some closure after their sister's death tore their family apart.
My brother sacrificed many things, Mr. Potter, on his journey to find power, including Ariana.
Number 2. Where did Grindelwald go? Not answered. With the blood pact broken, Dumbledore finally duels Grindelwald. However, this isn't the legendary duel that ends the global Wizarding War. That battle doesn't occur until 1945, while Secrets of Dumbledore takes place in the 30s. This movie's duel is on a much smaller scale, with Grindelwald disappearing off the edge of a cliff before he can be apprehended. Although it's unknown where Grindelwald goes next, he'll one day clash with Dumbledore again.
If we're to defeat Grindelwald, you'll have to trust me, even when every instinct tells you not to.
This long-awaited battle will finally see Grindelwald defeated and imprisoned in Nurmengard. Grindelwald spends the rest of his days incarcerated until Voldemort confronts him.
Tell me where it is. Grindelwald.
In the books, Voldemort kills Grindelwald for refusing to give up the Elder Wand's location. This differs from the movies, where he spills the beans and seemingly survives.
Tell me, Grindelwald, tell me where it is. Tell me who possesses it. The Elder Wand lies with him, of course.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Is Credence really a Dumbledore? Answered. The last movie concluded with Grindelwald dropping a bombshell on Credence. He's actually Albus's brother, Aurelius Dumbledore.
The name I now restore to you. Aurelius. Aurelius Dumbledore.
Given Grindelwald's deceitful nature, many speculated whether he was telling the truth. Turns out that it's only the half-truth. Credence is a Dumbledore, but he isn't Albus's brother. He's his nephew and Aberforth's son. While this answers one lingering question, it raises a few others. Who is Credence's biological mother?
I am not your mother. I was only a servant. You were so beautiful, baby.
What was her relationship to Aberforth? Were they in love, or was it just a fleeting affair? How long did Aberforth know about his son's existence? Why didn't he take responsibility for Credence sooner? Do this father and son have a future? With 2 more Fantastic Beasts films reportedly still in development, we're in dire need of answers.
I'm tired of living with no name and no history. Just tell me my story, then you can end it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.